All right, if you want to draw attention to something, you highlight it, often in yellow.
Well, that makes sense when you think about Wear Yellow Nebraska, a group formed by avid cyclists who wanted to draw attention to the specific needs of those dealing with cancer.
Yeah, and here to explain how you can help the organization's president, Michael Merritt, and cancer survivor Ann Gentle. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I am 2 seconds away from sneezing. About to sneeze right now.
I'm
holding it. Okay, I got it. No, I figured I fought it off. Wear Yellow Nebraska. How did this, like Kayla said, it was started by some avid cyclists. What's the goal of the group?
Our goal now is really to provide services that aren't there for cancer survivors in the community. So our 2 key programs are the Cab Ride program, which provides transportation to and from treatment. We've expanded that from Fremont to Omaha and now Lincoln. We also partnered up with Fast Guys Delivery to launch a food service program this year.
And that was recently, yeah?
Just last November. So we pay part of their delivery fee to have food and nutrition delivered to them, because there's times you just don't feel like cooking or being able to get out and get to those nutrition needs that you have. So
you're covering the most basic needs, individual to individual. You are seeing face to face the people that you're impacting. And the Cab Ride program. What has it meant to you? And that's something a lot of people might not think about, that it's important to get the transportation for people who are going through chemo.
I so appreciate that it's real practical help. I mean, people will skip their treatments if they can't get there. So I've been lucky enough to have family and friends that have been able to take me to and from treatment. And now that I'm almost done, I'm feeling a little more confident. I rode my bike to chemo yesterday, but this Cab Ride has meant so much to so many people. And now that it's expanding to Lincoln and then eventually to more places in Nebraska, we can really reach a lot of people.
Yeah, and like Michael said, in Lincoln it's growing and growing as well, kind of taking off like it did here in Omaha. And would you walk us through your journey? Because you are wrapping up one of your last treatments, aren't you, this week?
Yeah,
this next
almost
week?
Done. Next week is my last chemo treatment. I was diagnosed in July. I had surgery in October. I started chemo in November. So it feels like almost a year here, cycle of cancer and chemo. And I've got one left next Monday.
What do you think about the relationship that Wear Yellow Nebraska is having with the individuals?
I think it's incredible. I agree with what you said. You're helping people on a day-to-day basis. You're seeing them face to face, and you're providing something that's very practical. The meal program, that's really exciting. That's tremendous. So some people don't have the network of family and friends to bring them meals or to take them places.
Well, you would know more than anybody how important those things. You didn't take advantage of the ride program. You didn't need to because you had friends that did it. But you also have another support system of kids and family members to help you do small things. How important is somebody that's going through these treatments to have those little things done for you?
Can you imagine that? Chemotherapy is supposed to be done on a very strict schedule. It's very important. So if you skip a treatment because you can't get to the place or you're too embarrassed to get to your treatment center, that could set you back. That could really do a lot of damage to your recovery.
Yeah.
Well, let's let our viewers know how they can help, because you've got a fun event coming up, and this is where the cycling fits in as well. Tell us about the event you have coming up and how people can get involved.
Well, it's our 14th annual Wear Yellow Ride Fun Run and Walk, and we're based out of Sac Museum down by Ashland. Last year we had just about 700 registered participants, so we've had a good growth every year. We're getting out in the communities. You can register online up to May 1st, and then register at any of our packet pickup events or the day of. We're looking for a good sized group again this year. So
how competitive is this? Do you need to be an avid cyclist, or can you be a guy that just hasn't pulled his bike out of the garage in 3 years?
We have anywhere from 25 to 65 mile rides. Excuse me. So you can be an avid cyclist, or we do get competitive teams that come out and train. So we have kind of the full range.
Well, and I'm scared to ride a bike. I really am, because cars go fast and I go slow.
Yeah.
But I do run, so there's the opportunity for people who don't bike to take part in the walk or the run as well. Do you need volunteers or anything else like that?
Volunteers are always helpful. Participants are great. We just try to grow the community and grow those who know about the program and get the word out about us. So.
Well, more and more people are finding out about it. WearYellowNebraska.org, I believe, is the website. SupportWin.org is also another website. Saturday, May 13th. Listen, if you're an avid cyclist, or if, like we said, you pull that bike out once in a while, take advantage of this. $35 in advance and $40 at the door, 965 whatever the rest of that number was. They took it off the screen. And thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And good luck on that final treatment, and congratulations.
Yeah, and thanks for sharing
to
your
you.
story with us.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
it.